Hello everyone. Friday stock market session came with options expiration, but overall we have to say it was a positive session as we rallied well off the lows of the day, finishing up 0.27% on the NASDAQ. The New York Stock Exchange, you can see barely down 0.06%. Big move off the lows. S&P 500 also confirming that. And the Russell 2000 down 0.15%. Nice move off the lows. Overall, everything looks good with the market, but still, all indexes but the NASDAQ and NASDAQ 100 are under neutral conditions. NASDAQ 100, look at it hitting new highs. Volume is pretty heavy here, so if you don't know it's options expiration, you only have charts. It looks like a very good day overall. We do know that it was options expiration, so you got to even admit the volume is pretty low for a day like that. But the market still looks good, so no need to panic just yet. A little overbought on the short term, but it's not that bad. But on that note, we don't have any sells on a technical level. However, like I told you, if I'm going to show negative numbers in my portfolio, we're going to start cutting. So on that note, Facebook isn't moving up immediately, so I'm getting rid of 25%. OTEX had a pretty big down day compared to the rest of my holdings, so that's going to be a 25% loss. AAP, because of the gap up and not showing gains immediately and the reversal on heavier volume, going to take 25% of that off. Baidu, same thing. It didn't move higher immediately after my buy stop. It should have. So for now, going to take 25% off. And NTCT, that gap up really kind of screwed me over, but the reversal also came on volume above average, so that is no bueno. So 50% of that position's coming off, but overall that pattern's still fine, so we can give it one more day to see if it wants to completely fail. Also, all buy stops that I had on the books are off except for FSLR. I still want to keep it. However, in my cash only account, I'm getting pretty long, and so I had to get rid of like NLS. I want to take off the books anyway, but SPR and CGNX took those off, and there's many others that you might want to put on the books. Look at GBX. This is a very high quality stock. You definitely might want to put this one on. You definitely might. Wow, that's funny. You might want to put that one on. Looks good. IDTI is also coiling. NVIDIA. But by far, my favorite one is DSKY, iDream Sky Technology. Look at how coiled that IPO base is. If I have enough cash available, I will in my margin account. But in the regular cash account, FSLR will go on. DSKY will go on for buy stops. GBX also is an idea. Might give it a day, or maybe I can just take it right at the 50-day moving average. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely want to get long one position tonight, TRGP, only because it's a utility, gas utility stock, and I don't have any in my portfolio, so it's going to be able to kind of diversify a little bit in another leading sector. So TRGP, check out the fundamentals. Huge earnings per share, sales growth, more expected next year. It's in both my high quality stock scan and my perfect speculator scan, triggering a long signal. So it's a 5%er. In a market where the NASDAQ is rallying on above average volume, coming off the lows here, very clearly wanting to break higher with volume confirming across the board. This is easily a 10%er, 20%er, especially with only being up 3.60%. Very, 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 very impressive. Also, the other long is going to be Zillow. Zillow is bouncing right off the 50-day moving average on strong volume. TRLA is confirming the move. Remember, Zillow and TRLA are combining to become a super company in this space. Trulia, very, very beautiful chart. I like the stock a lot, but I know that Zillow's our big boy. So Zillow confirming the move off the 50-day moving average. This is also a 5% position because we're only going to risk 4 to 5%, hopefully most, if we are wrong. You might be saying, well, didn't BOP fall? I don't care with leading stocks. You know, it's still green. That's awesome. But even if it went to red, I don't care. That's a great move being confirmed over here by TRLA, which, as you can see, still has its green BOP. Fully down. And then also Netflix bouncing right off the 50-day moving average and breaking out of this cup with high handle pattern. Cup, high handle over here on strong volume. Not a pocket pivot point signal, but still a very, very, very nice signal. Beautiful chart. Netflix, big earnings and sales growth. They're doing their own programming. Look at that weekly chart. That's extremely impressive. So Netflix, this is also a 5%er. Once again, a market that's confirming the big uptrend that we have. Netflix, this is easily a 10, 20%er position. You can go ahead and make it that if you want. So overall, those are going to be the big plays. I mean, there's other also buy stops setting up. Just to let you know how strong this market is. LRCX. SWIR is starting a right side. Now we can watch to see if it bases. CSIQ also starting a right side, see if it bases. Tesla consolidating nice and tightly. Buy stops could be initiated. FRGI, another leading stock. This one in the restaurant sector. Buy stops could be initiated. URI coiling right at the highs. Like I said, SPR, CGNX. LNX, this is not a great stock with its numbers, but we all know how well liquid natural gas is doing right now, and this company is coiled for a breakout, so that one is definitely on watch. And NVGS, a transportation shipping company, look at how coiled this is. So as you can see, the market looks strong. Remember, it could always break down, so nothing's a gimme. Other potential long signals came with DMLP, above average volume move right here. Once again, I'm very long and the fundamentals aren't that great, but I just want to show you that there are other charts out there with great looking technical patterns. So based on that,